It's time to become the best version of yourself and help others do the same. It's Monday morning and we're talking success.
Good morning, Soul family. Today is November 8th, and we are live here from the Soul Studios. Welcome to Monday Morning Talking Success. So glad to have you. My name is Jordan Peterson, Executive Vice President here at Soul, and we are going to be talking about some good stuff today and doing some awesome recognition as well for all the good work that you all did back in October. But before we do that, we want to give a shout out to all of you who are live with us on our YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed there, make sure you subscribe so you get all the links and the hits when we go live. But man, there's so many good things going on out here today. We got a great group, it looks like, with us, and it looks so good with all of you out there wishing us a good morning. As always, make sure that you chime in so we can see you out there, and Kristen will make sure to get your name into the bucket of fun to make sure you're taken care of, all right? So, what are we gonna win today though? That's always a question you guys have. I know you come for the information, but really you do want to win something nice as well. And so we give away nice things. First off, we are giving away this awesome little zipper compartment bag. Man, you can put your drinks in there. You can put some of your capsules. You can put some makeup items. You can do whatever you want, but it's such a sweet little thing. I think most women have multiples of these lying around. It's just a great thing. And to go along with that, we thought we'd throw in our nice little Soul keychain as well. If you haven't got one of those as well, just a nice little add-on. Lets people know what you're all about, all right? So that is the first prize we're giving away. Secondly, we're gonna stick with a theme. We've got the mini creamer. I'm telling you guys, if you don't have one of these, you are wasting way too much time using a fork or spoon to stir up your cinnamate or your Renew at night. This thing, the battery lasts forever. You just stick it right there next to your mugs. You pull it out real quick, give it a little zip, 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 and then you're good to go. So the mini creamer branded with Soul is fantastic. And then last but not least, you're gonna notice today that we have kind of a red and black theme going on. And we're gonna start it off with our Cinnamate travel mug. Again, guys, it's the time of year you wanna take something warm with you when you hop in the car and head off to take your kids to school or to work, wherever you're going. This is gonna be your best friend, okay? So the Cinnamate travel mug, we got the mini creamer, and then also the compartment bag with the keychain. So good stuff today. Let's see if you guys can win some stuff. And not only that, we also want to give you guys a shout out for all the good work that you guys have done as well. And so we're going to do that in our little segment we like to call Rock and Roll. These are people who have signed up individuals since November 1st. So November 1st till November 7th, which was yesterday, that week-long span. These are those that have signed people up. We had a huge list of people that were just outside of the margin today. And due to time, we're only going to focus on the top 3 that enrolled people today. And the first one is Miss Corinne Lott with 4. Congratulations, Corinne. We also had Johnny Guerrero with 5. Congratulations, Johnny. And Eduardo Lopez with 5, our 2 rock star enrollers for the week. Well done. Congratulations to you too. Now, with it being November 8th, you all should have had everything moved and placed in your organization to optimize it with whatever you needed to do and with that smart plan placement. So today we are going to recognize you for the ranks that were achieved during the month of October, starting with our Soul Pro 1Ks. Soul Pro 1Ks, as you can see coming on the screen, it seems like every month we get a few more. We keep speeding this up so we don't take all day reading names. But you can tell we just had a great group of individuals that hit their first milestone rank of Soul Pro 1K, which is awesome. As you know, these are individuals that have $1,000 in organizational volume. So they've either placed a large order themselves or have their first few signups that are doing really well. And it's just fun to see. It's just such a good thing to see you guys continue to help others achieve this. So well done, Soul Pro 1Ks. Congratulations. Next up, we have our Soul Pro 2Ks. As you can see, we got a great group of these as well. And as you can see on the screen as well, they get an awesome Soul Pro bottle. It's the nice insulated kind. I took mine out on Saturday when we took our kids on a hike, and it just is fantastic. So if you don't have one, man, have your people strive to get one. They're just awesome, okay? So there's our Soul Pro 2Ks. We also have our Soul Pro 3Ks. You get your electric tea kettle branded with the Soul Naturals on it. It's got that nice soul green, great for making your cinnamate or your Renew at night. Congratulations to all of our Soul Pro 3Ks, which leads us to our Soul Leader 5Ks next. As you can see, we've got a good group of them as well. Adolfo Delgado, Leticia Suarez, Alicia Trask, well done. We also have Lucia Jaramillo, Daisy Ochoa, and Sylvia Orozco as well. Congratulations to our 5Ks. Adriana Garcia, Misalea Cardenas, and Maria del Rocio Moreno Garcia. Congratulations to all of our 5Ks. Well done. We also had a new Soul Leader 7K with Maria Lopez Salgado. A new 10K as well with Aleseg LLC. Been signing up a lot of people. Well done. We also have a new Soul Leader 15K with Lizeth Martinez. Going to join our Soul Driven team and get that car bonus. Well done. And we even have a great group of Soul Leader 25Ks for the month. And Guerramina Moya, Dioselina Manjuarez, and Pedro Rivera Soto. Congratulations to our new 25Ks accomplishing some great things. So good to see. And congratulations to all of you who helped those people come along. I mean, success does not happen by itself. So it's so fun to see you as leaders reaching out and helping your people achieve such wonderful things. Again, a rank is just a way for us to recognize you guys. So well done on that. It's good to see that. Now, today's ingredient spotlight. We wanted to focus on one of the great products that is found not only in our Soul Power Chi, but it's also found in our Soul Complete as well. It's a great one for you. It is a green tea, and here are some 5 clinically proven benefits of green tea. First off, it contains polyphenols. Green tea is rich in polyphenols, which are natural compounds that help reduce inflammation and prevent cell damage. It also improves brain function. It contains L-theanine, which increases the activity of the brain and increases the production of alpha waves in the brain, which we love. It also increases fat burning. In one study involving healthy men, green tea extract increased fat oxidation by 17% compared with those taking a placebo. Not a bad way to go. Also helps protect the brain from aging. Several studies show that the catechin compounds in green tea can have various protective effects on neurons and test tubes in animal models, possibly lowering the risk of dementia, which we love. And last but not least, lowers the risk of type 2 diabetes. One study in Japanese individuals found that those who drank the most green tea had approximately 42% lower risk of type 2 diabetes. Now, today you're seeing that we have kind of this red and black theme going on. We had the nice Cinnamate travel mug that had that color going on. The Power Chi has that going on. We also have a book we're going to be talking about by John Maxwell that has that same thing going on. So naturally with the red we're talking about, it would be just a missed opportunity if we didn't have an awesome testimonial about one of our red products itself, Cinnamate. The testimonial says this: I just wanted to let you know I'm feeling great already. I have more energy than I've had in months. The Cinnamate is delicious. I put in my almond milk and love it. Man, we love that too. I'm telling you, if you don't start your day with Cinnamate, what are we doing? What are we doing? I mean, come on. So next up, we finished up our GoPro book by Eric Warren, and I've been kind of scouring my library to find the next big thing that we can talk about and to help us to learn. And one thing that I keep finding as I talk to individuals and inside of Soul and outside of Soul, just in general, is there's a little bit of a misconception about what a leader is. What is a leader? So my question to you today, all of you live on YouTube with me, is this: what is your definition of a leader? What is your definition of a leader? Okay. As you know, John Maxwell is kind of the man. He's just a stud muffin when it comes to leadership. He's written tons of books on it. He's one of the foremost experts on it. He talks about it in a way that helps everybody understand, and he gives great examples of what it is. Okay. So what are we talking about when we say, what is your definition of a leader? What have we got? We've got Kristen Bruni says it's a guide. Lisa Tucker says an influencer, and you have followers. I love it. Kristen Brunis, a model. Influence and Guiding by Ashley. Ashley Geigel says an encourager. Satinka, help other people be their best. Steph says someone who leads by example. I love all that stuff. Miss Nurse Instructor says a leader is someone who has the ability to influence people to do what they need them to do. Gigia Pro says Lydia is a great leader. She should write a book. Oh, I agree with that. That'd be great. Steph says a cheerleader as well. Dolores says a mentor. I love all of that stuff. Absolutely. If we go right to the book of John Maxwell, he says this: influence is the beginning of true leadership. So Lisa, I think you nailed it. Says, if you mistakenly define leadership as the ability to achieve a position instead of the ability to attract followers, then you will go after position, rank, or title to try to become a leader. But this type of thinking results in two common problems. First, what do you do if you attain the status of a leadership position, but experience the frustration of having no one follow you? Second, what if you never achieve the proper title? Will you keep waiting to try to make a positive impact on the world? The thing I love about this is there are so many of you out there who have just barely begun your soul journey and your leadership journey in whatever aspect you are, who have already done some amazing things. And yet sometimes you get a little frustrated because you haven't achieved that position or that title that you really want to achieve. Don't let that drag you down. There's so many lives that you're changing, even from the very get-go. In this book, it talks about how they did a study and found that even the most introverted person will influence over 10,000 people in their lifetime. So you think of some of you who are a little more extroverts, who likes to reach out and to talk to people. How many people are you going to change and influence? Now, there's a lot of different pinnacles of leadership or steps to leadership. The first one that we talk about here is positional leadership. As you can see here, John Maxwell has a diagram that talks about the 5 levels of leadership. Level 1 is position. Talks about rights. People follow you because they have to. And today we're going to talk about that in particular. In the next couple of weeks, we'll talk about these other levels as well, but today we're going to talk about positional leadership. He has a great point in this book that I want to share with you right now, and maybe it rings true to some of you. It talks about positional leadership and what it is versus what a leader actually is, right? And the slide says this: positional leaders drive others. Leaders coach them. Positional leaders depend on authority. Leaders depend on goodwill. Positional leaders inspire fear. Leaders inspire enthusiasm. Positional leaders say I. Leaders say we. Positional leaders fix the blame for any breakdown. Leaders fix the breakdown. I love that. Positional leaders know how it is done. Leaders show how. And lastly, positional leaders say go. Leaders say let's go. Now, oftentimes we look at positional leadership as a way of saying, well, I was here first. I signed up first. I'm over you, so you need to do what I say. And that's a tricky thing to do. We like to lead by example and have people want to follow us, not have to follow us because of the position that we're in. And it seems like anytime anybody gets just even a little bit of leadership and authority over somebody else, they start to abuse that a little bit in some ways. So that's why we're going to hit this heavy. We're going to focus on this a lot. Personal development and leadership is something that we're going to hit home a lot, because there's times in your lives where you're going to have an opportunity to really influence people with your leadership, and we want to make sure that you are on top notch with that. And oftentimes as well, it gives you a nice spotlight on yourself to see, am I doing some of these things? Is that why I'm getting the results that I'm getting, or not getting the results that I'm getting? Because I'm kind of in a bad way with the way I'm trying to make others do things. Am I trying to keep the spotlight on myself instead of try to help others have the spotlight on them? Am I focused more on my own rank or my own achievements than I am on my team's? If you focus on your team and focus on others, you will be able to achieve everything you want in life. And that's a big thing for us, right? So we're going to be talking more about this. The book is called Developing the Leader Within You 2.0 by John Maxwell. It's a great read. We'll break it down into some of these other positional leadership ideas and thoughts. The thing that we often understand as well, or misunderstand, I should say, is that we think that a leader is inherently a good thing. If you're just like, oh, they're a leader, then that means it's good. But we can be bad leaders as well, right? In 1938, Time magazine named Hitler the person of the year for his leadership. Now, he had great leadership. Great leadership in that he had a lot of people follow him. Now, the things that were accomplished weren't great, right? And so that's the thing we need to differentiate. I can be a leader and I can be a poor leader, right? I can do things that aren't great. So let's make sure that we're focused on the great things that we can do, especially in the soul. We have such a great opportunity to expand our own leadership capabilities and to do the things that are going to change people's lives, all right? Now, with that, one thing we're going to be doing with that is having a leadership training. We call it our Soul Leadership Summit. It's coming up next October. We're 11 months away in Provo here in Utah, October 6th through the 8th. Make sure you are registered. If you click on the happenings page, you can see the link there to be registered. Now, I know right now you can use your Soul Rewards to register. Let me tell you, Soul Rewards are product credit though. Let's make sure that we're focused on using those for a product, and when we register for events and things like that, just sign up like you would regularly and make that work, all right? So that is it today. My challenge to you, make sure everybody is understanding what the opportunity there is at Leadership Summit. There's going to be so much information there. It's going to be wonderful. As Lon put here on my notes, it says everyone who registered is qualified for our prize drawings that will include Blendtec blenders, iPads, HD TVs, travel gift cards, and more. Combine that with the great presentations from presenters, including social media expert Brittany Hodak, and it's really a no-brainer. Registration is $65 and is now open. So go to the Happenings tab on our website and get registered, and get your people registered there as well. Make sure you lead with, let's go do this together. Let's be there together. Let's have a great time together. And man, you're going to see some great things, all right? That is that today. Let's bring out the bucket of fun and make sure that we get you guys rewarded for spending your time with us today. Here we go. Let's see, questions before they do that. Rose Muffler, what book is that from? Again, the book is John C. Maxwell's Developing the Leader Within You 2.0. It looks a lot like this book because it is this book, right? Any John Maxwell book you go with, those is going to be awesome. So let's go, bucket of fun. First thing is the little compartment bag with the Soul branded keychain. Great stuff there. The winner of this is, man, we got a great group on today. I can tell by how many papers are in here. Here we go. Who's feeling lucky? And the winner of this is Claudia Juarez Nunez. Claudia Juarez Nunez. Look, you coming early every time to this show. It's paying off. You got lucky, my friend. You won yourself a prize. Second up, we have our mini creamer. I'm telling you, if you don't have one of these, you've got to get one. They are remarkable. And the winner of our Soul Naturals mini creamer is Olga Sumrall. Yeah. Olga Sumrall, congratulations over in California. Congratulations to you. And last but not least, our Cinemate travel mug. I don't know if you can have too many of these. These things are just so good. Put one in every one of your cars. Just make sure you clean them, right? That's a big thing to do. Here we go. We've got ourselves the winner. And it is Estela Pais. Estela Pais, congratulations. You won yourself the Cinemate travel mug. Well done, guys. So proud of you guys for all the hard work you guys did in October. Continue to develop yourself, help your teams, focus on them, help them achieve whatever they need to achieve, and you'll achieve whatever you want to achieve. Sure love you guys. Keep sharing soul, and we'll see you again next week.